Hello everybody, a very good afternoon to one and all. My name is Ankit Sharma and I welcome all of you in this extremely important session at the one and only Examper. My dear students, let me be very clear. In this session, we are going to discuss a topic which is maybe not that much important from marks point of view, but it's very much important from the concept point of view. In some exams, when this topic was asked, it was asked for even up to four questions. 4 questions were there from that. Okay. And in most of the exams, it was totally not there, not even a single question. So whenever this will come, it will come for up to 4 questions. And whenever it will be absent, it will be coming that like no question at all. All right, everybody. So now, what is the name of the topic? Any guess, any idea? It's the coloring and cutting of cubes. Coloring and cutting of cuboid is also there, but obviously that would be done later on, not as of now. In this session, we will be focusing on the coloring and cutting of cubes. Cubes we have already done in the last class. But when we did cubes in the last class, my dear students, it was basically one aspect and that was dice. So in the previous class, we focused on the dice topic. In this class, we will be focusing on the coloring and cutting of cubes. All right, everybody. And as I said, that the weightage of this particular topic in the examination, if at all it is asked, it's asked very rarely. But if at all it will be asked for up to 4 questions. All right, everybody. Yes or no? Quickly tell me, guys. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Okay. Now moving ahead, have a look at the thought of the day. The thought of the day is very special, which says, if you look straight into the light, I repeat, my dear students, if you look straight into the light, anything in between will appear dark. Yes, my dear students, if you look straight into the light, anything in between will appear dark. What does that mean? That if your roots are deep enough, if your concepts are clear enough, if you have a firm belief, firm concentration, then nothing can ever stand in your way. Nothing can ever stand in your way. It doesn't mean that you will not face challenges. It does not mean that you will not come across problems or obstacles, but they will be becoming zero after your hard work, dedication, discipline. All right. And you will be able to sail through the difficulties. Okay, everybody. So Priyanka Sharma, a very good evening. And I request everybody, please like and share the session, guys. Please like and share this session. I will be extremely grateful to all of you. Now, my dear students, have a look at this. This is a cube. Okay, this is a cube. Okay, I have already discussed about this yesterday. We have already discussed that there are certain parameters. Like if we talk about the number of vertices. So the number of vertices over here, number of vertices. Vertices means corner points. Vertices means corner points are 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 corner points, then here 5, 6, 7, 8. So the number of corner points, vertices are 8. All right, everybody. Then the number of edges. The number of edges. Edges are 12. How edges are 12? We have already discussed all of this yesterday. Okay. We have already discussed all of this yesterday. So how edges are 12? Let us see again once. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this is 6. Then this is 7. And then this is 8. Then this is 9. This is 10. This is 11. And this is 12. So total edges are 12. And now, my dear students, finally, if we talk about the number of faces, if we talk about the number of faces are 6. Number of faces are 6. How? See, the top and the bottom, the left and the right, the front and the back. So total 6 faces. And this 6 faces can also be written as 3 pair of opposite faces. these 6 faces can also be written as 3 pair of opposite faces. 3 pair of opposite faces, guys. All right, everybody? Fine, everyone? Yes or no? Yes or no? Quickly, everybody. Yes or no? Now, using the same things, we will be moving ahead. Now, see, my dear students, whenever the question of coloring and cutting of cubes will be coming to you, there will be a value which will be very, very important. That is known as the prime value or the main value or the functional value, which is denoted by x, and it is represented by length of cube upon length of cut. So if the length of cube is, for example, 4 centimeter, and we make a cut of half centimeter, so the value will be, a value of x will be 8. Okay, fine. Similarly, if the length of cube is 5 centimeter and we make a cut of 1 by 4 centimeter, so the value of x, since here it was 2 into 4, 8, here it will be 20. Here it will be 20. All right, everybody? Fine, everybody? What is this? This is basically 4 divided by 0.5. So if you multiply it by 10, it is 40 by 5, which is 8. So that is why 8. Now this is basically 5 divided by 0.25. Multiply by 100, it will be 500 upon 25. It's 20. That is what you are getting. Now similarly, here the length of cube is 3 centimeter. The length of cube is 3 centimeter and the length of cut is 1 centimeter. So length of cube 3 upon length of cut 1, 3. Similarly over here, length of cube 4 centimeter upon length of cut 1 centimeter is 4. I hope it's very clear. I hope it's very clear. Getting it or not, everybody? Getting it or not, everyone? Fine. Yes or no? Now moving ahead. Moving ahead. Have a look at this. My dear students, have a look at this. Now here, what are the various types of questions that can be asked? What are the various types of questions that can be asked under this topic? How many of you have seen these kind of topics in the examination or in the previous year papers? Tell me, how many of you have seen these kind of questions in the previous year papers? Quickly tell me. Now see, my dear students, have a look at this. Now, it is given to you. Now, let me, before I come to this, do you remember a Rubik cube? A Rubik cube in which the children make colors on each of the face, one color they make. You must have also tried that, even I have tried. Now, that is a bigger cube. But within that bigger cube, I am talking about the Rubik cube, there are small cubes. So that is the point. This is a bigger cube. This is a bigger cube. Now when you will make cuts all around, if you will make cuts, if you will make like this, if you make cuts, my dear students, all around, then obviously smaller cubes will be formed. And now the first question that can be asked from this topic is, how many smaller cubes will be formed? How many? So my dear students, I am not the kind of person who will ask you to just mug up the formula. I am not that kind of person. I will always make you understand why the formula is credible. What is the credibility of the formula? So now before we move ahead, have a look at this. See, my dear students, have a look at this. Now, quickly everybody. Now suppose this is a slice of paneer. This is a cube of paneer. Okay, I repeat, this is a slice of paneer. This is a cube of paneer. And now I will cut it. And now when I will cut it, I will ask you to tell me how many pieces of paneer can you see over here. As of now, it's one piece of paneer. One piece of paneer you can see. Now I take a knife. And I cut it across. So when I take a knife and when I cut it across, now 2 slices of paneer are there. Yes or no? 2 slices of paneer are there. Now further, I again take a knife. Now see, now total 4 slices of paneer are there, yes or no? Total 4 slices of paneer are there, yes or no? And now again I take one more knife and cut it like this. So now total how many slices are there? 8 slices, 8 pieces of paneer. So this is one bigger cube of paneer, and when I cut it, when I just took a knife and I cut it across, now total how many pieces of paneer are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. See, my dear students, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So if 4 are there in the upper layer, 4 will be there in the bottom layer also, making it a total of 8 pieces. And now see, please understand, the length of cube is 2 centimeter and the length of cut is 1 centimeter. And if I ask you how many pieces were there, you said 8. Just now we discussed 8. And what is this formula telling? Number of smaller oblique unit cubes is equals to x cube. And what is x? It will be coming from here. So length of cube 2 centimeter upon length of cut 1 centimeter, x value is 2, and number of smaller cubes is equal to x cube. Okay, and that is 8. That is 8. So that is exactly what we were getting, 8 blocks of paneer within it. So similarly guys, we will be using it over here. Okay, length of cube is 3 centimeter. My dear students, length of cube is 3 centimeter, and upon that length of cut is 1 centimeter. So x value 3, and number of smaller oblique unit cubes is x cube. X cube is 27. X cube is 27. All right, everybody. Fine here. My dear students, length of cube 4 centimeter here, length of cube 4 centimeter over here, upon length of cut 1 centimeter over here. So its value will be 4 upon 1, 4. 4 upon 1, 4. And now x cube will be 4 cube 64. X cube will be 4 cube 64. All right. So the first and foremost question that can be asked from this topic is, number of smaller cubes will be formed after the cutting is done. That is the first and foremost question. All right. Now see, in most of the questions, in majority of the questions, it will tell you the length of cube is this and the length of cut is this. Length of cube is this, length of cut is this. It will tell you. It will tell you. But my dear students, please understand. Please understand. In some questions, it can directly tell you that a cube has been cut in such a way, that 125 smaller cubes are formed. Then if 125 smaller cubes are formed, then directly x cube's value is 125. The question can directly tell you that a cube has been cut in such a way that 125 smaller cubes are formed. If 125 smaller cubes are formed, then it is equivalent to x cube, and if x cube is 125, x is equals to 5, isn't it? So from that manner also you can find out the value of x. In that way also you can find out the value of x. Yes or no? Getting it or not, everybody? Yes or no, guys? Now, moving ahead. Similarly, if it will say that a cube has been cut in such a way, that 216 smaller cubes are formed. 216 smaller cubes are formed, which is equal to now x cube. So x value 6 you will be getting. So there are various ways of extracting the value of x. If you are extracting the value of x, it depends on the question. If length of cube and length of cut are given, then you will use this method. Or if questions has been framed in this manner, then you will go by this method. The point is, get the value of x. Okay. Now, second question that can be asked. Okay. Before coming to the second question, my dear students, the Exampur official app is a blessing for the students these days. Why? How? I will tell you. Not by 1 point, 2 point, but total 10 points are there. Now, what are the 10 points? Let me tell you. First thing, my dear students, we provide you live paid courses with test series. Now, when I say that we provide you live paid courses with test series, there are a lot of things over there. Okay, why paid batches? Why not only YouTube classes will go? Why paid classes are important? Because of the fact that in the paid classes we provide you concepts and then questions. Then we provide you complete sheet of questions for practice. We provide you doubt resolution mechanism. All the three things which I right now mentioned are absent in the YouTube class. No doubt resolution mechanism, no practice questions, and lack of theory. We just discuss questions at YouTube. Major three factors which differentiate the paid batches. Now, the next thing, my dear students, the second point, free subject wise and topic wise quizzes. Yes, free subject wise and topic wise quizzes with report card. Okay, free. Then, my dear students, job alert, admit card, and exam date. Yes, my dear students, job alert, admit card, and exam date. Free, free of cost. Then, my dear students, all exam previous year PDFs with solutions. Students are ready to spend money. They search here and there for some previous year papers, and even after paying money, what they get is not genuine. That's not checked. Here you get the genuine, correct, verified, accurate content of previous year, and for that our team has worked day and night, my dear students. Total 4. Now over here, my dear students, free all India scholarship test. You all get free all India scholarship test with report card. Free. Point number 5. Free. Then, my dear students, topic wise free live classes. We get topic wise free live classes over here. Okay, point number 6. All right, everybody. Point number 6. This feature is going to begin very soon. 7th, we get free full length and sectional test with report card, guys. We get free full length and sectional test with report card. Free. Then, my dear students, we get free exam wise PDFs and practice set PDFs. Free. Free of cost. Next, we get daily, weekly, and monthly current affairs. Free. Free daily, weekly, and monthly current affairs. Now, the 10th point. My dear students, we get unlimited subject wise practice material. Unlimited. So students are again ready to spend money in thousands, even in some cases, for some material from which they can practice the questions. But here you are getting it free of cost. Please value it and acknowledge it. All right, everybody. Now, my dear students, the second question type which can be asked, which can be appearing in the examination, is this one. Okay. Now, the second question is, obviously it will tell you, the question is, how many smaller cubes oblique unit cubes are there which have 3 faces painted? 3 faces painted. See, please understand, the faces that we can see, the faces that we can see, the same are the faces that we can touch, and they are the faces that we can paint oblique color. I repeat, my dear students, the faces that we can see are the faces that we can touch, are the faces that we can paint or color. They are the faces that we can paint or color. All right, everybody. So this is a simple structure which you have to understand. Now, suppose, let me take a point. Now, suppose I am coloring this as red. I am coloring this as red. Okay. Okay, I am coloring this as red. And here I am coloring this also as red. Okay. Now, let me talk about blue. Blue color. I am coloring this as blue. Now, I am coloring this as blue. Okay. And now, if I talk about the green color. Okay. Hurry up. Okay, everybody. So now here, my dear students, what basically I have tried to do is, the two opposite faces have been colored red, the top and the bottom, here also, here also. Then two faces, blue in front and blue in back. Blue in front and blue in back are also colored. Now here, green left side and green right side are also colored. Green left side and green right side. So the two opposite faces have been colored red, blue and green respectively. All right, everybody. Fine, everyone. Yes or no? Yes or no, my dear students. Now moving ahead. Now what is to be understood? Now what is to be seen? See, now suppose if someone asks you that where are the cubes whose three faces can be painted? So now please see, if you talk about this cube, it's only one face is outside, so you can only paint one face. Okay, but and in this cube, its two faces are outside, so you can paint two faces. Okay, but we are here to search those cubes whose only whose three faces can be painted. Okay, and such cube whose three faces can be painted is seen about the edge, about the corners. See, about this corner, there is a cube whose one face can be painted red, another face can be painted blue, and third face can be painted green. So for this cube which is at the corner, its three faces can be painted, and such cube is found one at every corner. So since one at every corner, so total at 8 corners, 8. Total at 8 corners, 8. Okay. Similarly over here, if somebody asks you to find the cubes who have three faces painted. So if you want to find cubes whose three faces are painted, my dear students, have a look at this. For this cube, only one face is outside, so only one face is painted. For this cube, only one face is outside, so only one face is painted. For this cube, two faces are outside, so two faces are painted. Even for this cube, two faces are outside, so even two faces are painted. So now for a cube whose three faces are outside and three faces are painted, we have to just locate them. And now when you will try to locate them, you will be able to get them, and they are located one at every corner. See, for this one, okay, this cube, if you look at this cube, my dear students, its three faces are outside, and this face can be painted red, then this face can be painted blue, and then this face can be painted green. Okay, so such cube whose three faces can be painted are one at every corner. So total at 8 corners it is 8. Total at 8 corners it is 8, and that is the point. That is the point, my dear students. Number of smaller oblique unit cubes, having three faces painted is equal to the number of vertices. It is equal to the number of vertices, which is equals to 8. And why I have written here number of vertices? I could have directly written 8, because answer in any case for such question will be 8. For such question will be 8. But why I have written number of vertices? It is equal to number of vertices, because you can remember that such cubes whose three faces can be painted are found at 1 each vertex. So total at 8 vertices, 8. Okay, everybody. Next. So 2 questions we have done. So now please remember the faces that we can see, that we can touch, that we can paint or color. Okay. Now, my dear students, the next question that can be asked. Again, I will write the same thing. The faces that we can see. The faces that we can see are the faces that we can touch, and the same faces we can color and paint. All right, everybody. Fine, everyone. Getting it, everybody? Yes or no? Getting it, everybody? Yes or no? All right, everybody. Fine. Now the question is number of smaller cubes having two faces painted. Now before moving ahead, let me again explain you the same thing. Let me take that this is painted as red, the top face, and the bottom face is also painted red, which we cannot see. Here also this top face is painted red, okay, and now the bottom face is also painted red, which we cannot see. Now here, my dear students, this face is painted blue, and obviously that face at the behind is also painted blue. Here this face is painted blue, and obviously the face at the other end, the back end is also painted blue. All right, everybody. And now My dear students, here this face is painted green and the face at the other side is also painted green. Here this face is painted green, okay, and the face at the other side is also painted green. All right, everybody, fine, getting it? Now here the question is such faces whose two faces are painted. So two faces will be painted for that particular cube whose two faces we can touch, and it is the cube whose two faces we can see. Now we have already discussed the cubes at the corners, at the vertices, are the ones whose three faces are outside. So leave them, that we will not consider. Now if you see this cube, its one face is outside, so one face can be painted. For these cubes also, one face is outside, so one face can be painted. But now we are not in search of such cubes. See, for this cube about this edge, we have two faces which can be painted. This cube about this edge, we have two faces which can be painted. About this edge, we have one cube whose two faces can be painted. Okay, so about every edge in this figure, about every edge we are getting one such cube. See, I will repeat, have a look at this. About this edge, we have one cube whose two faces can be painted. About this edge, we have one cube whose two faces can be painted. About this edge, we have one cube whose two faces can be painted. So about total 12 edges. We have one cube. So total 12. Getting it, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or no? Now my dear students, again over here, about this edge, okay, there are 1 and 2 such cubes whose two faces can be painted. About this edge, there are 1 and 2 such cubes whose two faces can be painted. And about this edge, there are 1 and 2 such cubes whose two faces can be painted. So about every edge there are 2 such cubes. In this figure whose two faces can be painted. So total about 12 edges. 12 into 2, 24. So total about 12 edges. 12 into 2, 24. And now what does the formula say over here? The formula says for this, let me write the formula clearly. It says it is equal to x minus 2 into number of edges. The formula is x minus 2 into number of edges. And now what is x? We have already discussed. Length of cube was here 3, length of cut was 1, so x value 3. Now the moment you put x value 3, 3 minus 2 is 1, and into number of edges 12 is 12. So that's the right answer for this. Here x value 4, length of cube upon length of cut 4. So x value 4 minus 2, 2 into 12, minus 2, 2 into 12, 24. All right, everybody? Fine, everybody? Getting it or not? Yes or no, my dear students? Quickly, everybody, hurry up, everyone, please. Quickly, everyone. Getting it or not? Fine. So I hope you are getting this. So why formula and how formula is credible? You have got this. We have checked this manually, and now we have verified the same with the help of formula. So now if I wished, I could have written x minus 2 into 12. Here also I could have written x minus 2 into 12, because number of edges in any case are 12 in cubes. But since but even that I didn't wrote that. Why? So that you should be able to remember. That such cubes whose two faces are painted, they are seen about the edges. In this figure, 1 at every edge. So about 12 edges, 12. Here about every edge, 2. So about total 12 edge into 2, 24. Getting it, everybody? Yes, everybody? Yes or no? Fine. Now, moving ahead, my dear students. Okay, before I move ahead, we have already discussed with you the benefits of our Exampur official app. Now, how to download the app? That's again a crucial thing, my dear students. See, from your Android mobile phone, go to Google Play Store. And now when you will be going to the Google Play Store, over there a search option will be there. Type over there Exampur app. So the moment you type exam prep, such an interface will appear which says example Sarkari Naukri Prep. Now the moment you click on the install icon, okay, if your internet connectivity is good enough, the moment you click on the install icon, such a structure, such an interface will appear. And now once you click on the open icon, okay, so obviously you are a first time user, it will ask you to register in step number 5. And now for registering, you will have to enter your basic details. Everywhere it happens, you register on any website for the first time, you will have to enter your details like name, date of birth, email, password, phone number, state, city, and the moment you click on the checkbox and click on register, you are ready. You are ready to use all the free of cost benefits over there. All right, everybody? Yes or no, my dear students? Quickly tell me yes or no. Yes or no? Quickly, everyone. Hurry up. Getting it? Fine. Okay. Now have a look at this. What is the next question that can be asked? See again, my dear students, the same thing I will again continue. Faces that we can see are the faces that we can touch, and the same are the faces that we can color oblique paint. The face that we can color oblique paint. All right, everybody? Fine. All right, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or no, my dear students? Okay, now listen to me. Now listen to me. Okay? Now, again, the same thing I will take. Let me take that these faces are painted red, and now the bottom face is also painted red. Here, this face, the top face is painted red. Okay? And now the face just below it, the opposite face to this, at the bottom is also painted red. Now here, my dear students, this face is painted blue, and the face at its opposite is painted blue. Now this face is painted blue, and the face at the other side, the opposite side of this is painted blue. Okay, everybody? Now, similarly, my dear students, this face is painted green, and the face on the other side is also painted green. Okay? This face is painted green, and the face on the other side, the opposite side, is also painted green. Okay, everybody? Getting it, everyone? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. So now please understand. Now please understand. Now if it will ask you, such cubes whose only one face is painted. Now for those cubes whose only one face is painted, it will be where those cubes which have only one face that we can touch, those cubes whose only one face we can see. So now see, around this face, there is only one such cube whose one face is outside. For this cube, 3 faces are outside. For this, 2 faces are outside. For this, these 2 and 1 at the bottom, these 3 faces will be outside. Now around this face also, there is exactly one cube whose one face is outside. Exactly this face also, there is only one cube whose one face is outside. So of these cubes whose exactly one face is outside, we can paint one face. So in such figure, at every face 1, so total at 6 faces 6. So total at 6 faces 6. All right, everybody, total at 6 faces 6. Now here in this one, now over here in this face, at this face, for such cube we have exactly one face outside. For this cube we have exactly one face outside. For this cube we have exactly one face outside. For this cube we have exactly one face outside. So we can paint one face for each of them. Now here, for this cube also one face is outside. Okay, for these 4 cubes also we have one face outside. Now my dear students, for this cube we have one face outside. For this we have one face outside. For this we have one face outside. For this we have one face outside. So for these cubes we have one face outside. So my dear students, about every face 4. Here for at about here around every face 1, around this face 1, around this face 1, around this face 1. So total around 6 faces 6. Here around this face 4, around this face 4, around this face 4. So around total 6 faces 24. Around total 6 faces 24. 6 4 24. Okay. And now what does formula has to say? Formula says x minus 2 square whole square into number of faces. X minus 2 whole square into number of faces. Number of faces is 6. So if I wished, I could have written here x minus 2 square into 6. Here also x minus 2 square into 6. But I didn't wrote, so that you can remember, so that you can recall that such cubes are seen around the faces. That such cubes are seen around the faces. Okay? Such cubes are seen around the faces whose exactly one face can be colored. Now, what about the formula? What about the formula? Now, x value is 3. Okay, x value is 3. Okay, length of cube 3 upon length of cut 1. Length of cube 3 upon length of cut 1, 3. And now the moment you put 3 over here, 3 minus 2, 1. 3 minus 2, 1. 1 square, 1 into 6. It is 6. It is 6. Alright, everybody, now here. Length of cube 4 upon 1. Length of cube 4 upon 1. So x value 4. X value 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. It's 2, and 2 square is 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 square is 4. 2 square is 4 into 6. Into 6. Number of faces. Number of faces are 6. So it's 24. It's 24. Number of faces is 6. So it's 24. It's 6 over here. Alright, everybody. Getting it or not? Yes or no, everybody? Getting it? So see, I am not just asking you to mug up the formula. Instead, I am telling you that, see, first this is the normal way of taking out the answers, and then this is the shortcut way using formulas, and I am verifying the results. It is matching. That is the credibility of the formula. That is how the formula is adopted. Okay. Now, moving ahead. Getting it, everybody? Getting it, everyone? Yes or no? Getting it, everybody? Yes or no? Now, my dear students, again, the same thing I will write. The same thing I will write again. Faces that we can see. Faces that we can see are the same faces which we can touch. Are the same faces that we can touch. And are the same faces that we can paint oblique color. That we can paint oblique color. Alright, everybody? Fine. Now, let me again use the same thing. Suppose these faces are painted red. The top face is painted red, and the face just below it at the bottom is painted red. Here, this face is painted red. This face is painted red, and the face just below it at the bottom is painted red. Similarly, my dear students, this face is painted blue, this face is painted blue, and the face just at the back side is painted blue. This face is painted blue, okay, this face is painted blue, and then the face just at the opposite side, is painted blue. And then finally, my dear students, this face is painted green, okay, this face is painted green, and the face just opposite to it is painted green. This face is painted green, and the face just opposite to that, is painted green. Alright, alright, everybody, just opposite to it is painted green. Yes or no? Yes or no, my dear students? And now it is asking you number of smaller oblique unit cubes whose zero face is painted. So zero face will be painted for that cube whose zero face we can touch. Zero face we can touch for that cube whose zero face we can see. I should repeat. Now, the number of smaller oblique unit cubes whose zero face can be painted. Zero faces can be painted for that cube whose zero face can be touched, and zero faces can be touched for those cubes whose zero faces can be see. So now if zero faces, I cannot show you that face. Now. I showed you that 3 faces painted are about the vertices, 2 faces painted are about the edges, 1 face painted is around the faces, but zero face painted I cannot show you, because if I could have shown you, I could have touched that, and if I could have touched that, I could have colored that. I repeat, my dear students, I showed you that where are 3 faces painted. 3 faces painted are the ones which I can see at the corners. 2 faces painted are for those cubes which I can see at the edges. 1 face painted which I can see at the faces. Here also, 3 faces can be painted for the cubes at the corners. 2 faces painted can be painted for the cubes at the edges. 1 face can be painted for the cubes at the faces. Alright, everybody? Alright, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or no, my dear students? Fine. Getting it? And now, my dear students, so now this number of smaller oblique unit cubes whose zero faces can be painted, obviously I cannot show it to you, because I will repeat, if I could have shown it to you, I could have touched that, I could have painted that. So this I will prove you in a opposite manner. My dear students, for this, okay, what I will do, for the number of cubes which are unpainted, okay, for the number of cubes which are unpainted, what I will do, see my dear students, for the number of cubes which are unpainted, what I will do, total faces, here the total faces were, the total number of cubes were 27, the total number of cubes were 27. The very first question, how many cubes will be formed? X cube 27, x cube, length of cube upon length of cut, x cube 27 minus all the cubes which are painted. So 3 faces painted, 1 at every corner, so total at 8 corners 8. 2 face painted, 1 at every edge, so that total 12 edges 12. And now 1 face painted, 1 at every face, so total at 6 face 6. So now if you solve this, 27 minus 26, which is 1. Okay, so from the total number of smaller cubes, we have subtracted 3 faces painted, we have subtracted 2 faces painted, we have subtracted 1 face painted, and now we will be getting 1. Okay, that is what the formula is also telling. Use the value of x, length of cube upon length of cut 3 over here, 3 minus 2, 1, 1's cube is 1. So the formula is credible. The formula is very much a one which can be trusted. Here also, my dear students, total number of cubes was x cube, length of cube upon length of cut 4, x cube 64. From this we will subtract 3 face painted. Now 3 face painted is 1 at every corner, 1 at this corner, 1 at every corner, so total at 8 corners 8. Now